Hi everyone, welcome back. So I just want to do a real quick video today. So today I want to sow my peas and my elephant garlic corms, which have sprouted. Um, the ones which did sprout anyway. I think I've got 11 there, and I've got quite a few peas to go out. I need some more space in here, and I want to use these cells for something else. So I want to get them out today. So I'm just going to put a row of peas out there and a little row of the elephant garlic corms. And then I'll give you a quick update on a few things. And hopefully it'll be a relatively quick video today and not a really long one. But anyway, guys, so I'll show you these peas that I've got. I've got two separate sowings, but I'm just going to put them both out. So these are the peas. So I put 12 seeds in here, two in each cell. And we got 9, I think, come up. So there's one in that cell, 2 in the rest. So the ones that have only got 1 in, I'll just put another one next to them. I'm going to leave them because that's about the right space in there for the peas. About an inch or two, I think it's about right. So I'll get them out in a minute. I'm just going to do real simple, just put 2 posts at either side and run wire across. And I can put more wire across as they grow. I'm not faffing around too much with it. That's the other sowing of peas there. Hopefully you can see that. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 come up in that one. So the ones which have only got 1 in, I'll just plant them next to each other. And the ones with 2 in, which are perfectly spaced anyway, can just go out as they are. And I've got I've got 11 of the elephant garlic corms, which have sprouted now. They're quite big now, about 5 or 6 inches. There's some nice roots starting to come out of the bottom of the pot there. So these need to go out as well. So I'll find a space to put them. Like I said, I've only got 11 out of the 30 odd I put in. This one's only just started to come up, but the roots have already come through the bottom. So I'll just stick that one in as well. So anyway, take you over there. We'll make a start on that. I'll show you what I'm up to. And then I'll bring you back in here afterwards and just give you a quick update on the seedlings and anything else that needs updating. So I'll get that to you in a sec, guys, and we'll make a start. Okay, guys, so this is what I'm going to plant out now. So I've got my peas and my elephant garlic here. So what I'm thinking is do a little row of the elephant garlic there, because I've only got 10 or 11 of them, just in front of the strawberries, because strawberries don't get very tall, so that should be fine. And then along here, I'm going to do a row of peas. And I've just got, this is what was left of a gazebo at some point. I kept hold of these, I've got a whole bag full of them. So I'm going to use these and run wire across them. I'm going to plant the peas first though, so I know how far to put these apart. And I've just got some, this is just garden wire, which I picked up in the pound shop or something. This is 99p I think, for 30 metres of this, so that's pretty good. You can reuse this as well, so I'm not too worried about that. And I'm going to be using my Milwaukee Hori Hori. If you've never seen one of these, this is a Japanese gardening trowel. It looks like it's a weapon or something, a knife, but it's not sharp. The blade's blunt and it's for digging holes and stuff. This has had a lot of use. This replaces the trowel and a garden fork and all sorts. You can dig through whatever you want with this. It's solid. I've dug through so many things with this, and the blade hasn't even got a mark on it. So really good. Milwaukee is a good Japanese make as well. They're not too expensive, about £30, 30 or £40 depending. So anyway, I'll bring you down here. I dug this over a little while ago, so it's still quite soft and ready to go. It's good chicken manure compost in here as well. So I'll bring you down and I'll plant the garlic out first, and then we'll make a start on the peas. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with the elephant garlic, like I said. So this ground's pretty good along here. Any weeds and that, I'll just yank them out as I go along. I'm going to do probably 2 rows along here of the elephant garlic. So I normally just place them on there, get a rough idea of the distance, just to see kind of how many I can get in here. I don't want to push my luck too much, and I want to be able to weed in between them with the hoe or whatever. So 5 in that row looks good, and then the other 6 in the next row, because it's slightly wider. So that should be perfect along there. So I'll just get 1 or 2 in, show you how I'm doing it, and then set the time lapse up or something, do the rest. So it's just a case of making a hole. It's very simple. I'm sure you can figure it out for yourselves. But just make sure your soil's weed free, and if you've got quite poor soil, just add some compost to it or some granulated fertilizer. But I'll just take the garlic, try and keep the roots intact, place it in the hole and cover it back over with the soil. Make sure you firm it in quite well as well, don't leave it all loose because it will dry out. So that's 1 in there, and it's a good idea to lay them out to get your spacing. Garlic and stuff like that, onions, about 6 inches or so is fine. Don't worry about removing stones and stuff, that help with drainage. Nice roots on them ones, hoping you can see me. Dodgy camera angles. Right, so there's them 2 in. So I won't show you all of them because it'll be here all day. It'll be a really long video. So I'll get the rest done and get back to you when I'm finished, and then we'll make a start on the peas. Okay, so that's the elephant garlic out. So they should do quite well in there, hopefully. They've got 11 in there. Let's just put the little one in there, you can just about see. There, sorry. So I'll make a start on peas now. What I will do is just run a little fence around it, like what I did with the strawberries. Just deters the cats, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing now with the peas. I'll just give that a quick rotivate with that, just to make sure there's no weeds left in there, and pulled out any roots I found. So I'll put you down here, and we'll make a start planting these peas. So I'm just going to do a row along here. I'll start with the smaller ones at this end, because this is the end that gets the sun. So I want the taller ones to be further away from the sun, so they don't shade out the shorter ones. So I'm just going to put these 2 little ones in here first. Try and take them out of the cells. There's one. I'll start around about there. And what I might do is just dig a little trench. Try not to damage the roots. So there's the first one. Quite awkward to get these out of there in one piece. Any problem with these cells? Yeah, so the peas only need to be about 1 inch or 2 apart. Them two come out a bit better. Definitely ready to go out, these ones. So nothing in that one, so just mix any leftover compost in with the soil. Give it a bit of extra nutrients. There's the next two. There's just one in that one, so I'll put the next one next to it. Don't worry too much about your spacing, doesn't have to be exact. So that's one tray in, so I'll get the next tray in and then get back to you and show you a few bits in the greenhouse. Okay, so that's the peas and the garlic blind. So just give them a quick water. We haven't had any rain for about a month here in the UK, in certain places anyway. But the ground's still quite moist, so once these are watered in, I probably won't be watering them again for a while. So that should do them. And the next thing I want to do is just put a little frame up here for the peas. I might make it a bit longer because I might sow some more at some point. Or I might do another little row along here, I'm not sure yet. But I'll just get that in. Okay, so I've just counted these plants. I've only got 16 there, so that's not going to give me very many peas really. So at some point I will sow some more. I can sow them direct now. I could have done for the past couple of months probably, but anyway. So I'm just going to do one little pea frame here with these, and then at some point I can sow some more directly, and I can put another frame up because I've got plenty of these. So I'll just drive these in. Knock them in about 6 to 8 inches at least. don't see the peas getting any higher than that, so oops, that should be fine. And for now I'm just going to run one row of wire along here, and I can come when they get taller I can come back and do 2, 3, 4 rows, whatever. But I'm going to do this one quite low so they can go straight up it. And I'm going to wrap the wire around a few times, just so it doesn't slide down so easy. And then once they've grown a bit, I can put some more up. And they've got the little tendrils, so once they get a bit bigger, you can kind of help them on, help them find their way to the wire. I haven't got anything to cut this with. Cut that about there. Using my secateurs. I know someone will probably say something, but they're not very good, them secateurs, don't really like them, so use them to cut wire. But if you've got a nice new pair of secateurs, don't use them to cut the wire, because you'll damage the blades on them. Okay, so like I said, as they grow, you can kind of help them up to the wire, so they should grab on themselves anyway. But that's all there is to it. So I'm not exactly overly experienced in growing peas. It's only the second time I've actually even bothered trying to grow peas. First time they did okay. I did some over there somewhere. Did a little row, got a few handfuls of peas. But I'm going to do some more this year because I want quite a lot and I can freeze them. Anyway guys, so that's the peas and the garlic in. So I just want to show you a few things in the greenhouse, give you a real quick update on a few things, and then that'll be it for today. Okay guys, so just want to give you a quick little update on the seedlings that I've sown, and then I'll show you a couple more things outside, and then that'll be it for today guys. So I'll just flip you around quickly. Okay, so potatoes, I've got them Sarpomira just chitting in here. They need to go out soon. Some nice little chits on there. That's not 100% necessary to do that with potatoes, but you might as well leave them out to chit before you get them planted. And these ones that are sowed in here, these were very poor quality little tiny seed potato things I picked up from the pound shop. So a few of them have started coming up. You can see there, and one's there, and these ones just starting to come up in there. And that's a potato there. These are all weeds. That's a potato, and that looks like a potato just about coming up there. So hopefully they'll do all right, and we can put them in the ground once they've come up a bit better. And the seeds over here, the beetroot and swede that we've got sown in these little 9cm pots here. So the first lot's not looking too great. I'm not sure what happened to them. Maybe I've been overwatering them, but not to worry too much. These ones here are looking all right. I found out what the mystery seeds were. These things keep popping up, and they're not wild planted. They're actually marigolds, because I saved the seeds and they've obviously blown around into the compost. So these are all beetroot here. There's two different sows. First 4 pots were actually sown earlier than the second lot, but obviously the weather's been warmer and the frost has knocked them back. So you can see here how you get 3 or 4 seeds per seed. That makes sense. That's a marigold there as well. So I'll leave it in there for now, but that can come out. So the second sowing of beetroot's doing a lot better than the first sowing. Obviously, because the weather's been warmer. And I'm sure I did two different varieties, even though I've written the same variety. They look completely different, so I think I might have mislabeled them. These are all my sunflowers, which I've sowed in here on the 14th of April. And almost every single one's come up. In fact, in this tray here, there's 100% germination. This one just come up either today or yesterday. The rest of these started coming up a few days ago. All looking nice and healthy. And in this pot, in this tray, all but one. So out of 24 seeds, there's 23 come up there. So can't ask for much better than that. So plenty of sunflowers. And I'll just take you back over here. And I just bought these the other day. Some more sunflowers. I do love sunflowers. These are called Evening Sun. And they've got kind of like a red tint to them and that, so they should be nice. And the marigolds. I did 2 trays of marigolds a couple of weeks ago as well. If you remember me saying, quite a few of them have come up, so we should have plenty of marigolds to dot around the veg garden. If you're not sure what I'm using the marigolds for, I'm using them to sacrifice to the slugs. I'll plant them around the veg garden, and then I'll come out at night. Slugs are attracted to them, and I can just pick all the slugs off, put them in a big pot, and get rid of them. Give them to the ducks or something. There's some more Japanese maples in here. Obviously, not vegetables. This will be on my tree grown series, so keep an eye out for them. But there's some pines there, and a beech. And I picked up another seed and cutting tray. So it's basically just 40 plant pots in a seed tray. They're only $1.99, so that was a bargain there. So that's what I used to germinate a few of the other things as well. Anyway, so that's it for in here. I'll take you outside quickly. I just want to show you a couple of things out here. All my trees and that are back over there, and I've put some weed suppressant underneath them. And these ones have all got the slate slabs underneath them. Peas and strawberries and elephant garlic down there. I just showed you them. My ordinary French garlic and the leeks are both doing well. And my 3 different types of onion, which I planted in this bed here. Looks like almost 100% of them have sprouted as well. So we should have a nice crop of onions. And all the fruit trees, strawberries, fruit bushes, grapevines, they're all doing well, just starting to come out to leaf. There's a few flowers on the strawberries there. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Okay, everyone, so that's it for today. So we got the peas planted, we got the elephant garlic planted, and I'll give you a quick look at how everything's doing on the veg garden. So thanks so much for watching. I do apologise if the microphone's a bit funny. I'm wearing my AirPods at the moment, and they're a bit dodgy, to be honest. They're not compatible with the built-in app for the iPhone, so I had to download another app just to get them to work as a Bluetooth microphone. And sometimes they work perfectly fine, and other times they can be a bit crackly and a bit funny. So if it's bothering you, I do apologise. I'll try and see if I can get that better in the next video. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're all subscribed to me if you haven't done so yet. Feel free to leave a comment, and if you like the video, please like it. Helps me out a lot. And I'll see you on the next one. Hope you all have a great week. See you later.